Hi, everyone. Do you want to stop manually entering email contents or sending large groups of emails? Are you tired of the repetitive task of sending emails to large batches of recipients? Well, Smart Simple's group email function is the perfect solution for you. Smart Simple's email functionality is robust, featuring fully automated workflow emails, which allow for easy and painless communication. But what if we want to send emails on demand? Or possibly make slight changes to our template for a batch of emails? This is where Smart Simple's group email function really shines. Emails can be sent to batches of recipients with just a few clicks, and templates can be modified before sending each batch. Better yet, personal details in each email are automatically populated with the details of each recipient upon sending. Let's have a look at how to enable group email functionality in an instance of Smart Simple. Firstly, we'll navigate to the module or UTA that you'd like to add group email functionality to. This instance, I will add to the application manager. Next, we'll go to our module settings, click the Security tab, select Feature and Function Permissions. If you'd like to add the functionality to Level 1 records, select the second tab. If you'd like to add functionality to Level 2 records, then select the third tab. In our instance, we're going to add it to the Level 1, so we'll select the second tab. We're going to scroll down to enable group email. Here it is. Roles added here in this role box will have the ability to send group emails for these records. Add them here and select Save to save your changes. Group email will now be enabled for users of the specified roles and records. So now that group email is enabled, let's make an email template which we can send. First, go to the configuration menu and select email from under the communication header. Our templates will be located in the templates tab. Select it. To create a new template, select the new template button, which is signified by the plus sign. Here we can name our template. We can create either an email template or an email signature, which can be loaded like a template. In this instance, we will be creating an email template. The email can be categorized. You can set the email as private if you want to be the only user with access to it. However, you can set it to public if you'd like it to be accessible to other users. Furthermore, you can select which roles have access to this template. Simply select them in the Role Allowed field. Add a default attachment if you'd like an attachment to be set with the template. This can be added in the Default Attachment field. Simply select it here. You can include variables in the body of the email, which will be populated according to the recipient and their record. Simply include the field name between two @ signs to populate with the value of this field on the record. If you aren't sure which variable to use, simply select the View Variables link. This will open a list of commonly used variables. You can enter the email in either plain text form or rich text form. The rich text form has a rich text editor, and the plain text form can be entered in code. Now, for our instance, I'm going to load a simple plain text I have from earlier and press Save. Now we toggle back to rich text. You will see the body of the email as it will be styled. As you see here, there are variables. Owner.fullname will be populated with the owner of the record, which we are sending the group email to. Simply press Save to save the template, and we're done with creating our template. Now that we've made our template, let's have a look at sending out emails with this template from a list view. First, navigate to the module that we have enabled a group email for. In our instance, that was the application manager. You can then search the list view for the results you'd like to send the emails for. I'll just be going from this main list view with no search criteria. Select all relevant records using the checkboxes on the left of the record. We will be sending emails on behalf of each of these records. Next, click the group email button here, signified by the envelope icon. In the following modal window, select the recipients of the email. In our case, we will be sending to the applicant. Then select Next. In the following window, you can specify the details of your email. This can include typing a custom message or loading a template like the one we created earlier. Selecting a template will load the template we created earlier. Here's our template. Attachments can be added using the attachments lookup here. If you'd like this message to be saved to the recipient's user profile, which is useful for auditing purposes, select the Save As checkbox here. By default, all variables included in the message body will be populated with the reference values. However, if you'd like to bypass all variables in the email, simply check the Unique Recipients checkbox. We have variables that we'd like to have populated, so we will not select this checkbox. To check if your variables are properly populating, simply press the preview button seen here. This will give you a preview of the emails that you are going to send using the first email you selected as the source for your variables. As you can see here, our variables were populated correctly. With a recipient here, our application name was populated, their organization, as well as the applicant's name once again. If you're satisfied with the email, simply press the send button. This will send the emails to all recipients. Group emails can also be sent from within a module record. So to do this, simply navigate to the record. We will navigate to just one record here. Select New and then New Email. You can then select the template as well as the email recipient, and then press Compose. The modal window will refresh with the template, including the populated variables. You can make changes here simply by adding them to the body of the email. And when you're content with the email, simply press Send here, and the emails will be sent to the recipient that you have listed. There you have it. Group email is a feature which makes communicating via emails easier than ever. Try it out today in your instance of Smart Simple. Thanks, everyone.